What's up, everybody? Easy here from the DFS Whisperers, coming live with an NBA video for today's slate. Excuse me, but hopefully everybody had a nice Friday night slate. Me personally, Prizepicks came to save the day again because I didn't take the Aminu chalk, and I had the worst thing happen to me. If you're on Twitter, you probably already saw, but 3 of the main sleepers I was looking at and didn't make my lineup all went off, man. I was so mad. And even if you look through the YouTube comment section, I think I named 1 or 2 of them, but Wagner, Evan Fournier, and Langston Galloway all went off, and I had them on the lineup. I looked at them, man. I'm like, this is too good to be true, and just took them all out. And then, but for the most part, the video calls all did their thing. They showed up. Towns and Westbrook kind of came up. But Westbrook did all right for his price, but Towns came up a lot short. And, I was even saying it in the video. He hasn't been great so far ever since those first 2 games. And today is a slate where, man, I'm just feeling balanced more than I'm feeling anything. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's get the homework out the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell icon so you can get all our content as soon as it drops. And when you do that, Draft Dashboard hooks you up with the $20 giveaway. You're automatically entered in every time we announce the winners on Monday's video. Draft Dashboard is a dope DFS tool, my favorite tool of choice. You got the position optimizer that breaks down all the stats down to a T, from projected ownership, projected points, projected value, the hit percentage, Vegas totals, DVPs, usage, pace, all of that. You get it in one screen and it's helpful. You got the sleepers and studs. You got the player trends to break down all the players in different categories to help you gauge value, who plays a lot, the salary differences between sites and just their performances lately to help you gauge who's ready for a smash spot and a dud. You also got the lineup optimizer that spits out all the fire. You got the mass lineup generator for those of you that like the MME, and the late swap optimizer that helps out with the late news. And also the NBA cheat sheet for those of you that don't know how to do research, don't want to do research, and just don't have time to do research. The NBA cheat sheet is here to save your life, from the top locks of the slate to the top mid-range, top value, top studs. And you get all of that in our custom player pool for $1 for your first 30 days. Shout out to my Prizepicks as well. They're a dope DFS site where all you're doing is just picking the over-unders, 2, 3, or 4 players. Project their over-under. You can win up to 10x your money. You can mix and match between sports. You got basically every single sport up here, so you can just have fun with it. I might be doing some MMA tonight too. I like the props. I'm gonna talk to some of my MMA buddies, see what we could get together. But yeah, to join my Prizepicks, all you gotta do is just hit the link down below or use promo code WHISPER. Get 25% of your first deposit matched, and also get a 2-player free prop worth $25 once you deposit. And also special shout out to AJ. I wish him a happy birthday in the comments. He's not with me right now, but he might make a cameo by the end of the video. I don't know, but yeah, I wish the boy a happy birthday, and let's take down for him. Let's go ahead, get into the slate right here. So off the top, it's a lot of injury news, like JJ Redick, Jahlil Okafor, Lonzo, all are out for Pelicans if I'm missing anybody. So that's why you see I have a lot of Pelicans on the board right now. So let's just go ahead and start talking through them. Damn it, I think I missed putting Drew in here, but I love Drew tonight at 8,600. I think he's in a total smash spot. Today is just a pay down day for me. Let me just go ahead and grab Drew in there just so that I could talk about him real quick. Let's see. Classic. God Bledsoe. Drew's a shooting guard because I'm on the Fanduel side. I was looking for some Prizepicks projection. Got Drew in here, and I also wanted to talk about PG. Now, I know I got way more players than we normally do, but it's a lot of players that I wanted to talk about. Switch to the Draftkings side. But yeah, Drew Holiday, man, and Brandon Ingram just got downgraded to questionable. So if Brandon Ingram misses, man, there's just no way I can't play Drew because he's gonna get all the usage. He's gonna have to play heavy minutes again. And Drew's just a baller, man. And, Jimmy Butler may miss this game as well. So if Jimmy Butler misses, then Drew is just in such a great smash spot at 8,600. Derek Favors as well with no Okafor. He just has to play. Like, nobody's going to back him up. Like, Zion is still not healthy. And Ingram may miss, So you got Okafor and Jackson, not Okafor, Melly and Jackson Hayes coming behind them. So we're just going to see Favors dominate again. And also, with, Redick and Lonzo being out, I got to look at Etuan Moore and Nickeil Alexander. Now, Nickeil has been atrocious for the most part, even in spots where you think he's supposed to perform. But I think Nickeil can have a good game in this spot with some minutes. But, the real more obvious pick, whom I forgot to grab, is Frank Jackson. And if Frank Jackson is still cheap, you just got to play Frank Jackson because minutes equal money in the NBA. Him or Nickeil, who gets the more minutes this game is going to be the one that balls out. And also, finally, Kenrich Williams here. You just got to play him too because especially with Redick out now, he's basically about the only small forward they got, him and Etuan Moore. That's why I think Nickeil should see more minutes at the 2 in the point guard spot, him and Frank Jackson, really. So, yeah, Pelicans is just a lot of value over there, and he's only 5'3" on DK, and I think a little bit more or less on Fanduel. So it's a lot of value from the Pels today. And then now to move on from the Pels, I like Paul George. In 24 minutes, this dude put up a 49 last game, and he has great history against my Hawks. 50, 35, 24, 33, and a 56. 7,900 does not take much to pay off. And it's not like PG is going to be on like a heavy minutes limit. Within 25 minutes, PG could pay that price tag off against Atlanta easily. So I like the spot for PG, and I'm going to be going to him for GPPs. He's now, of course, this is heavily skewed. Excuse me. It is heavily skewed from his one game. But he's a 2.1 fantasy point per minute guy. So we're going to have to give that a couple days to really know like the actual number. But yeah, if he keeps that up for the season, that's just ridiculous. If he's playing 30 plus minutes, he'll be averaging about 70 fantasy points at that rate. But yeah, PG 7,900 is a good GPP option with no Malcolm Brogdon. With no Middleton. You just got to run Eric Bledsoe. You just got to keep running Eric Bledsoe against Indiana. Now, Indiana's another team with a lot of value because Brogdon is out and somebody else is out as well. Brogdon, Lamb, Miles Turner, all of them are out for today. You got TJ McConnell is questionable, so the Doug McDermott's, even TJ Leaf is in play today. Yeah, he's only $3,100, so TJ Leaf is very, very much in play today. TJ McConnell, if he misses, you gotta look Aaron Holiday's way. Justin Holiday is in play today. A lot of GPP options in Indiana. I'm kind of scared to roster Sabonis because they might just put the clamps on him and just let everybody else beat them. But Sabonis should get everything he wants. My boy Goga Bitadze, last game was kind of on the minutes limit. They were watching him since he had missed those games with a concussion. I hope today that's not the case, and if it's not, he's only 3,800. So you got the value today. And by the way, while I'm on this, I might as well talk about, the higher price players in Harden, Luka, Towns. Now Harden, if you can find a way to pay up for Harden, which is a lot of value to pay up for Harden, go for it. Go for it, because no Westbrook, nobody. It's just Harden's day. And Daniel House just got ruled out. So you got the value in Austin Rivers. You got the value in Ben McLemore. Oh, my God. And you got the value in Chris Clemens even, because, Westbrook's not going to play today. So it's a lot of value in Houston, and PJ Tucker is still cheap. He has to play 48 minutes. I really wasn't on Tyson Chandler yesterday, but I guess you could throw him in there. I'm not playing Tyson Chandler, to be honest. Alex Len is still cheap, whom I'm going to talk about later on. But yeah, it's a lot of value on the slate right now. So you can definitely pay up for the higher guys. But me personally, I'm going strictly balanced today. And I'm just hoping that Harden doesn't go for 90, which he'll most likely do that. So I'm gonna have a Harden less lineup and a Harden lineup. But balanced is my main strategy today. But with Eric Bledsoe, he's gonna play every minute. He's been balling all season. I've been playing him all year. The only thing you're scared about in this game is a blowout, and Coach Bud still kind of lets his players play into blowouts. So love the spot for Eric Bledsoe. 50, 44, 42, 35, and a 43 in his last five. His last five versus Indiana, 26, 7, 42, 39, 41. Great spot for him. This is projecting for 2% ownership, so I'll take that. He's a 1.3 fantasy point per minute guy, projected for about 32. I could see him putting up a 40 burger in this matchup. And to kind of speak back to that Atlanta Clippers matchup, absolutely love Jabari Parker and Alex Len in this spot. Jabari Parker, he's been going crazy. 40, 37, 57, 43, 30. 7K price tag feels a little too cheap for the way he's been playing, the minutes he's been playing. And then the Atlanta centers, Damian Jones and Alex Len. Clippers can't guard nobody in the paint. That's been one of their biggest Achilles heels all year. As you can see, they're 24th against power forwards and 18th against centers. And Alex Len actually has a crazy history against them. 37, 32, 37, and a 24 in his last five against Clippers. And he's been playing well lately because, I read an article from our lovely beat writer, Sarah. She was like, Alex Len told her that he wants to be more aggressive. He wants to step up his game, step up the tone. And so far, he's kept good on his word with a 29 and a 37, and hopefully that keeps on going today. But Jabari Parker and Alex Len should eat in this matchup today. And if both of them are eating, that means Trae Young projecting for only 15% ownership. 1.5 fantasy point per minute guy. 9,400, his price went down 200. 44 and a 53 in his last two games against the Clippers. 45, 68, 66, 61 in his last four games, Like Trae Young's just been balling at low ownership, so I absolutely love Trae Young because if Len and Jabari are going off, Trae Young's getting the assist. You know that. So I absolutely love a game stack from that game with Atlanta and Clippers. So yeah, I love Trae Young. Jeff Teague at 5,100 is just too cheap for the amount of minutes he's going to play, especially if Wiggins misses again. I haven't looked at the Wiggins news yet, but if Wiggins misses again, Houston already depleted. Jeff Teague and Towns should eat, even though I just don't feel like I'm going to pay up for Towns today. Just a lot of good value options and better spots. No, I mean, it's not even like it's a bad spot for Towns. It's just the value options can easily match him point per dollar. So I'm just rocking with the value today, but I love Jeff Teague at 5,100. Let's see, Bam Adebayo as well. New Orleans, like I said, are missing a lot of players, so Bam should eat in the paint. And if Jimmy Butler sits, it's going to be the Bam, Kendrick, Nunn, Goran Dragic show. Literally, if Jimmy Butler sits out tonight, and I believe Winslow and them are all highly questionable too, so Miami has a lot of value to get out of there. Bam Adebayo is only 7,500 on DK. Absolutely can go there. I just hate the fact that he's center only now. I wish he had the power forward on him again, because you got to make a business decision tonight if you want to use either Damian Jones or Alex Len and Bam as your centers. But yeah, I like Bam in the matchup. Matchup is good. I think that game's going to be a high-scoring game. Not much defense will be played, even though Miami are a decent defensive team. I just really want Jimmy Butler to sit out this one, and then it'll really be a good game for DFS purposes, I think. But I believe, and Fred VanVleet, 7,100, still too cheap. He's going to play 40-plus minutes, and minutes equal money. Dallas are middle of the pack in defense. It's going to be a nicely paced game. It's going to be about 203 possessions a game. There's going to be DFS scoring because Dallas put up points. Toronto put up points. Siakam is kind of priced up for the matchup, but even at his price, I still pay for Siakam. It's just worth it. But Fred VanVleet, man, I like him at 7,100. Can easily put up a 50 for you in this matchup. as you can see, 25, 35, and a 20 from his bench role. Now he's going to be starting playing 40 plus minutes. I mean, come on. That's just the easy choice for me, playing at a fantasy point per minute clip. So projected for 33, I could see him scoring at least 36, 37 in this matchup. And he's projecting for low ownership because people have not been willing to pay for his price tag. But these are all my main players for today, guys. It's a bunch of them, but it's just a lot of good plays on the slate, and I can't even get into all of them. So probably about 30 minutes before lock, I'm gonna have to, bring back the updates too, and just give y'all a more updated, like who I think are my top 5 values, my top 5 plays, and then a small player pool. But if you want the whole player pool, just hit the link down below. Get Draft Dashboard for $1 for your first 30 days. Find my player pool in your watch players list. Just hit that watch DFS Whisperers picks tab. And also, you get all the other good stuff too with the cheat sheet, the optimizer, and all of that, So let's go ahead and get into my prize picks real quick. From yesterday, yesterday was rough for me on prize picks because this one missed it because of Towns and Russell Westbrook both fell short. Westbrook fell short by like 8 points, which sucks because he had some foul trouble to deal with, and also once he started getting hot, D'Antoni checked him out. So that sucked. And then Towns just fell short with all 7 turnovers. Turnovers are a whole point. So that sucked. But then the first prop that I showed on the video yesterday, that's the only one that hit for me yesterday, was the Drummond under and Brogdon under, which of course I said, just one stint of foul trouble could have got Brogdon under, but he ended up getting hurt. So hope he recovers well, and speedy recovery. But yeah, it worked out in my favor, and Jonathan Isaac didn't pick, so it just gets gnawed out and turns into a 2-man, and this one turned into a 3-man. So overall, I lost about $5 yesterday. These are the props that are currently locked in, which PJ Tucker at 24 was too low for the amount of minutes he's going to play and the matchup. Wendell Carter Biggs versus Brooklyn, which, to talk about the showdown, Kyrie Irving is ruled out, so Spencer Dinwiddie is heavily in play. Taurean Prince heavily in play. From the other side, the Chicago side, really love Wendell Carter, Zach LaVine, and I also love Kobe White because this just feels like a Kobe White game. But then I also really love on the Brooklyn side, Drazen Musa. I love him as a sleeper in this game. Him, Garrett Temple, you could, but I don't think I'm going to go to Garrett Temple. But I really love Drazen Musa. Like, if I were to get my top 5 plays out of Brooklyn, it'll be Dinwiddie, Taurean Prince, either Jarrett Allen or DeAndre Jordan. Well, I just put them as Allen and Jordan, whoever you go with. And then Musa as my main sleeper. And of course, Temple, Joe Harris, all of them are all in play. And then from the Chicago side, Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, Kobe White. Chris Dunn could sneakily be a good enough play to at least reach value. Him more Sadaransky. And, Laurie Marketing for just raw points because he's been trash, but he could get you there against Brooklyn, I guess. I don't know. He's been terrible. But these are the 2 main props. This is my main prop for Maine that I locked in before the video, and I believe should be still available, which is Bam at 39, Drew at 39, especially if Ingram sits, and Van Fleet at 37, which I felt was too low. And then to look at just some other props on the table. When it first opened up before Kyrie was out, Dinwiddie was at like 28. But then as soon as Kyrie got rolled out, it jumped to 35 because everybody started hitting the over on him. Bledsoe, I still like here. I locked him in on an earlier one where he was like 37. I could still see him going over 38 because I'm projecting him to get 40. And on Fanduel, where steals and blocks are a point more and turnovers are also a point, but I don't think Bledsoe will get much turnovers in this spot. I like Bledsoe still to go over 38. Yeah, Drew Holiday and Bam, as I showed y'all over there, 39 is too low for them. I could see Luka going over 54. Last time I got him was at 55. He went for 70. So, yeah, Luka's always in play for the over. Van Fleet's always in play for the over as well. PJ Tucker could get 30 in this spot easily too. So I like PJ Tucker, and if if Jimmy Butler sits, Bam and Drew always. So, but those are my favorite Prizepicks plays. Join the My Prizepicks Fun. Hit link down below. Promo code Whisper. Get 25% of your first deposit instantly matched and get a 2-player free prop worth $25 once you sign up. So and deposit. So that's dope. Draft dashboard here. Get the whole player pool, the whole 9. And follow us on social media, Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. Hit us up for email if you want to join the chat, get the lineups and all of that. Just hit us up, man. Hope everybody banks on this Saturday. I forgot what day. Sweet Saturday, sweet DFS Saturday. I don't know what he says about that day. I'm not an outro guy. But yeah, wish AJ happy birthday in the comment section. And your boy Easy, I'm out. Whisper Squad.